Hi everyone, I'm TridentZ back here with another Escaping Tarkov video. Today, we're going to be taking a look at the Scav Case. We're going to be talking about if it's worth it, we're going to be talking about how much it costs versus what it can give you, and we're going to be taking a look at pretty much everything you need to know about the Scav Case. Also, at the end of my video, I'm also going to be showing 15 Scav Case runs. I'm going to be showing Moonshine, and if you guys don't know, Moonshine is the highest tier Scav Case that you can do. They're going around 200k. I'm going to be talking about Moonshine, how to produce them, what to do, if it's smarter to sell, buy, or produce. And most importantly, we're going to talk about how to make money. So hopefully this video helps you guys out. Just a quick reminder that I do stream Escape from Tarkov almost daily. The link of my Twitch will be in the description down below. And if this video helps you out, be sure to drop that follow for more guide videos like these. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. Alright, so first, I think it's most important to talk about how to get the Scav Case and how much it's going to cost you. So I could dive into detail about each part in the hideout that you're going to need, but I think that'll take a little too long. The most important thing to remember is you're going to need Intel Center Level 2 before you can get to your Scav Case. Now that is going to take some other components in your hideout, most prevalently MedStation Level 3, which is going to take you a LEDX, and that might cost a lot of money. And I would recommend farming the LEDX, but that's a topic for a different video. With that being said, there's a lot of money that goes into it. With the Scav Case specifically, you're going to need 4 bronze lions, 6 gold skull rings, 4 submarine roller watches, and 8 golden chain necklaces. Now I don't think I need to explain that's going to cost a lot of money. Just the submarine roller watches and of course the bronze lions are going for a lot of money right now, and just those items alone are going to cost you around 2 million to maybe even 2.5 million depending how the flea market prices are at the time. Now for finding these items, once you get to Intel Center Level 2, I would highly recommend just finding them in raid. Some places where you can find these items is for the bronze lion. You can find these in vaults, and there's 5 vaults on customs where the dorms area is. There's 2 vaults in 3-story dorms and 3 vaults in 2nd-story dorms. Now this can be said for all of the items, so you can find all these items in vaults. Most prevalently, the gold skull rings are going to be in vaults a lot. You're going to find those a lot. Gold chain necklaces can spawn, loose loot sometimes. You're going to be wanting to searching those vaults for the other items as well. You can also find bronze lions in interchange outside of the manager's office in Idea. It spawns on a TV stand and has a pretty good chance of spawning. I think I found like 6 or 7 this wipe already. And yeah, bronze lions are going to be your main focus because these cost around 300 to 450k depending how the flea market is. Usually you'll see them around the 400 mark though. Now for the roller watches, you can also find that on customs on the mannequin. It spawns on his wrist, and you can find the mannequin on the ZB11 side where those outside of the graphics card room, if you guys know the green screen room. So on the other side of that, there's a upstairs hallway, and connecting inside of one of the rooms is a mannequin. It spawns on side of his wrist. With that being said, also on the ground, there is a chance of gold neck chain spawns. Now for the gold neck chains, they do cost around 20k in the flea market. They're easily bought, so I don't think that'll be a huge problem for you guys. If you guys are at this point of the game already, probably you have more than 10 mil. You have a pretty good amount of money, but you want to save all that money because you're going to be needing to use that for your other expenses. Alright, so let's talk about in the hideout how we can save some money, but first let's talk about the Scav Case itself. So as you guys can see in the Scav Case, there's different variants that we can use for bonuses. As you can see, I'm doing the Moonshine one, and that's the best one. That's the best one. We're going to talk about what we can get from that in a little bit. Folder of Intel is one of them. One of them is 85k rubles, one of them is 7k rubles, and the last one, I believe, is 1k rubles. Now, for the lower end variants, like the 85k and the 7k, you can make your money, but you're going to make like a good 3k to 20k at most times. You're not going to make a lot of money. So that's why I would highly recommend just not wasting your time with those. You could make some pocket change. It's not really like you're going to find anything rare. For the Moonshine, however, you do have chances of finding red keycards, red rebel ice picks, phase array elements. You're going to need those for your solar power. They're worth about 1.5 mil. And if you guys pay attention and stick through the entire video, I'm going to show you how I did find one of those. You can also find streamer items that you can need for your kappa container, like the Pestily mask, which I found twice, only in 15 uses of the Scav Case with Moonshine. You can find a lot of great items, and that's not to say that if you run this every single day, you're going to get them, but that's to say you have a chance, right? So these are outliers. There are low chances, but they are chances. And if you keep running it, you're eventually going to end up getting some better stuff. Overall, if you follow what I say today, you're going to be making money. Highly recommend producing the Moonshines. Right now they are going for 185k, pretty cheap considering last wipe they were going for 300k towards end of wipe. You could be buying them, but if you do have water collector level 3, there's a way you can make them for cheaper. So as you guys can see, I have water collector level 3, and inside your water collector level 3 you put a water filter. Now the water filter produces 1 super water. One water filter lasts 8 hours, while a super water takes only 5 hours to craft. So that means one water filter translates to about 1.5 super waters. As you can see, the super waters are going for around 100K right now. And if we check on the water filters, if we go into here, I think I should have them, right? They're only going for 60K. So you're going to be translating 60K into around 1.5 super waters, which are 100K. So 60K to 150K, net profit around 90K. Now you could stop right there and sell those super waters if you have water collector level 3. Or you could do what I've been doing. And if you find sugar in raid, you can turn them into moonshine. So if you don't find the sugar in raid, I would highly recommend, either buying it if you're producing the super waters. If you're not producing the super waters, I would highly recommend just buying the moonshine straight up right now, as of right now only, because the moonshine is going for a considerably low amount. You're gonna be making a good amount of money. Usually it's around the 300K mark. This wipe they dropped a little in price just because not a lot of people have their scav case yet, and it's not that high in demand. All right, so with all that information, producing your moonshines, if you can't produce your moonshines, I would recommend just buying it. And if you don't have your scav case yet, I would highly recommend either stocking up on the moonshines or just turning the water collector level 3 water filters into super waters for the most profit. For all intents and purposes, I produced around 20 moonshines. I'm still using them. Like I said, I'm gonna be showing 15 later on in the video, and I'll be showing how I made money. My recommendations are, if you're going to be spending money on the scav case, I would highly recommend waiting off on it. If you're not stocking up on moonshines, if you're not finding these in raid, like the bronze lines, the gold necklaces, whatever it might be, I would say you're probably gonna be losing money. In the long run, maybe you could make some money if you get some outliers like a red key card, but that doesn't happen to most people, and usually with Tarkov luck, it's not gonna happen to you. That's not to say that it can't happen to you. I'm sure it can, but the cons outweigh the pros. So I'd highly recommend trying to find the items in raid. Like I said, interchange and customs are two great maps for finding some of these items. Vaults are great to search. Some vaults can be spawned on shoreline. There's 6 vaults on customs. There's 1 in the gas station and 5 in dorms, like I just said. And besides that, I don't really think I have much information to give off. I'll be showing off some of the scav cases that I got, but final thoughts, the scav case is definitely worth it if you put the time into finding the parts. If you rush it and if you spend money on it, you're not going to make your money back as fast as you think you will. But that's just my recommendation. There are chances that you can get some really good items and make your money back pretty quick. I just wouldn't recommend it because I see the scav case as a plus instead of a necessity. But I hope this helped you guys out. I'll be running the clips of me finding my scav cases now. If this video helped you out, be sure to drop that like and drop that follow for more coverage to people who might want to see these videos. And I drop guide videos all the time, so maybe sometimes I'll be able to help you guys out a little bit more. Thank you guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out. All right, this is the first scav case. Let's see what we get. Pliers, MP9, military cable, face shield, and some intel. Okay. That's interesting. We're doing this on stream. Get items. Phase control relay, DSH helmet, Cyclone, Vulcan, gun that's not great. Like, what is that? 50K, 37, 60, and 30. 40, 90, 120. It's around like 180 to 200K. That's not amazing. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is the third one. The third one. We got a backpack, filter, broken phone. Okay, that's not amazing. It's not bad though. Start up another one. Okay, M1A. Wow. Okay, that was really bad. This one was really bad. Do that again. Oh, Navy S. All right, Cyclone. That's not great. It's not bad. I think I barely made any money off that one. Do it again. Okay. Oh. Thermaltake RFP phased array element. Redo that. Boys. This is worth 1.3 mil. GG's, definitely made money off this. Okay, it's one of those huge ass backpacks, that's why. Didn't make much from this, I don't think. It was like a decent one. Another. Okay. Pastille mask. Let's go. Got an MP7, ibuprofens, military circuit boards, an AK. The Pastille mask is huge. I need that for my kappa container. Gazelle, Ronin, metal fuel tank. That's not that bad, I don't think. How much are Ronin's worth? Oh, okay, 100k for that. Let's call this 110k. This is worth a good amount. Yeah, 140. Okay, I made a like 100k off that. That's pretty dang. That was garbage. That was complete garbage. Ana rig book secured. Okay, this isn't too bad. It's actually pretty good. Not great, but it's pretty good. Another one. Okay, I need this for a quest. That's not that bad. For me at least, but yeah, I did lose money on this one. It's not that. Okay. Got this one. Baseball cap, airframe, EOTech. Oh, okay. We made some money off this. Nice. That was a good one.